I quit my lucrative corporate day job in order to test the side hustles that the gurus on YouTube talk about to see which ones actually work.
That sounds fun.
And every single month, I tell you what things are working for me and exactly how much money those things are making me. And now it's the beginning of October, so now we have some stats on what was working in September of 2025 and exactly how much money I was able to make in my side hustle journey. But before I show you, I have to pay some bills.
You're selling.
This video is sponsored by me. I show realistic ways to make money from home on this channel, but for many people, it's too hard, so I created RemoteJobsRoulette.com, a fun way to find a real remote-based job opportunity from a real company, which can allow you to live a similar lifestyle to those home-based business owners, all without the stress and worry of building a business yourself. So if you're interested, check out the description for more details. Now back to the video. Okay, if you're new here, this is my earnings chart that I made. It's just essentially a really fancy Excel spreadsheet that I made with ChatGPT. And if you want to be a part of any of the videos, you can click in here and add your name and message, and it will appear here in one of the videos, maybe next month, if you just want to have a shout out or say anything. And you can kind of see what's working already here. And if you've been around for a few months, it's the same pretty much. But before I show you that, I want to show you the change in my net worth. This isn't super important. I just put net worth on here because I invest a lot of money into the stock market and into other things. And I really think that's a hugely important thing that you should be at least educating yourself on. And I like to show how crazy the swings can be in the market. So this month was no different. Last month I was down $2,000. The value of my assets were worth $2,000 less than they were the month before. And this past month, September, they went up by $4,450.65. So the value of all my assets went up by $4,000. But look at these crazy swings. If you're putting money into the stock market and you see that the value of your stocks went way down, don't panic. Pull back, look at it on yearly changes, not monthly changes, and you're gonna see that even though it goes up and down, it kind of has a trending upward graph over the years, which is what you wanna see. But educate yourself. Maybe I'll do a video on it in the future. I've had a few people ask me, but there you go. My net worth changed by that much. Now, I live very, very light. I have no bills essentially. So my monthly payments come to around $3,000 a month. So on all these side hustles, I really like some of these side hustles that completely pay for my life, which is awesome. So my monthly goal every month, which is just a soft goal, is $3,000. So let's see if I was able to meet that goal in September. So the least amount of money that I made was blogging, Pinterest affiliate marketing. I make blogs, I make Pinterest accounts associated with those blogs. I'm testing some new auto pinning softwares that automatically make the pins for me every month. And those pins gather some steam and they send traffic to the blog, and those blogs are monetized with Mediavine. And last month that made me $53.59 by being a blogger.
Bloggers are gross.
And I stopped my virtual assistant last month and started these new softwares to kind of see if that works a little bit better or if it's cheaper or whatever. So there was a big change, and the second I changed it, it fell off a cliff and made a little bit less money than normal for like a week. But I'm still testing this stuff. I still want to figure out what works best so that I can put it here on the channel. So $53.59 from Pinterest affiliate marketing, or essentially being a blogger. And the next smallest thing out of order this month is Google. I only made $357.36 through Google. So essentially Google owns YouTube. These YouTube videos that you're watching right now are part of the partner program. They are monetized. You may see advertisements on them. And I have 2 channels in the partner program currently, and they both make a little bit of money. And the money that they're making just keeps going down and down and down and down and down. $900 in January, $800 in March. I was over $1,000 last year in March, and really close to $1,000 in Q4 last year. But this year it's just going down and down and down and down. $357.36 I made on ad revenue on YouTube. It seems like these videos aren't as attractive as they used to be, maybe because I'm trying to test so many different things. I'm not really focusing on anything, which is my fault, but that's what I like to do. I don't like to focus on any of these things. I like to test lots of things. So don't be like me. If you want one of these things to completely fund your lifestyle, you're gonna have to pick one of them and you're gonna have to really focus on it. I don't do that. I like to test lots of stuff. I'm okay with making a lot less money in this side hustle journey to figure out new and exciting ways to do it. Don't be like me. Pick one of these. If you want YouTube to pay your bills, you need to really focus on YouTube. But I was still able to make $357.36 by talking into a camera, which is thanks to you all. So Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, the next thing is offers. So in the links underneath these videos, sometimes I'm talking about softwares. So for example, this past month, I was able to make a lot more money in the Creator Connections programs thanks to the Oink for Influencers extension. And I will put a link to the extension in the description below with a 10% discount code. If you use that link, you will not only get 10% off, you won't pay anything extra, but I will get a little bit of commission for recommending it to you. That is basic affiliate marketing. It happens in every one of my videos. If you want to support the channel, or you want to follow along with what I'm doing, or you like some of the softwares that I'm playing with that are clearly working, then you can click those links in the description. It makes me a little bit of money every single month. And last month, it probably made me around $375, which is awesome. And I don't just put things down there willy-nilly. They are genuinely things that I am using currently in my testing. And by doing that, recommending products, I was able to make an extra $375 last month. Okay, and it should come to no surprise if you've watched my channel before that Amazon was my biggest earner last month, like it always is. And Amazon is made up of the Amazon Influencer Program, the Amazon Associates Program, Creator Rewards and Creator Connections are a part of these programs, but also Merch on Demand and Amazon KDP. If you want to see the actual breakdowns of all of these, you can go to the page and see it. Link will be in the description. But if you add up all of those, Amazon last month made me $1,529.84, up a couple of $100, even though my influencer program was down a lot. The Creator Connections through Oink Influencers meant that I made $754.86. So I made more money from Creator Connections than I did from the influencer program and the associates program, which is crazy. And I did a video recently on how I'm doing that with Oink for Influencers through Creator Connections, but that's really cool. I like to see new products and new programs and new platforms that are actually working. For me, it is. For some people, it's a much more dramatic increase. For me, it was just a pretty good one, but still, I was able to make over $1,500 last month from videos that I've made years ago as an Amazon influencer. I'm not really crushing the Amazon influencer program anymore. I'm not really keeping up on it. If I buy something this month that's new, I might do a video on it, but I'm not really focusing on the Amazon influencer program, but still was able to make $1,500 extra last month as a part of my side hustle journey, which I am super thankful for. Okay, so if we add up all of that, that means that I made $2,315.79, which does not meet my $3,000 goal. However, these are my side hustles. These are extra income. If you have a day job and you want to go on vacation this year, so you want to kind of get some extra money together, or if you want to maybe put more money into investing, which is super smart, or if you just want to pay down your bills more, you want some extra money every month, I was able to test these things and make an extra $2,300 to help fund fun things or investments, which is amazing. So if you break that out to daily, that means every single day that I woke up last month, I made an extra $77. And if you were to have this as your business, and this is all it did every single month, that would be a $28,175.45 a year business that I have built essentially here in my home, in my pajamas. And I've brought you along with the journey and showed you everything that I know along the way. And there are lots of playlists all over my channel if you want to see specifics about any of these things. So feel free to check those out. And if you were into this sort of stuff, then please do all those things you're supposed to do to help the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
I'm broke.